Yo, it's all about realness. Ain't no time to dim that light. We were made to shine, so let's go. Oh, I gotta let it shine. No more dimming what's divine. I was born to be this way. Ain't no mask, no role to play.
So, what does becoming truly mean to me right now? The term becoming can be misleading because we're always becoming something every day as we participate in the stages of our life, every moment, every cycle, all of the energies. We're molded by our experiences, our influences, and even our overall environment. See, becoming is something that happens either casually or intentionally. And I intend on becoming something intentionally. I'm becoming more authentic. I'm serving my divine purpose with love and clarity and consistency. I'm becoming a YouTuber. See, becoming to me is learning to be comfortable with our thoughts and desires without judgment and loving ourselves through every experience, struggle, and accomplishment. I want to welcome you to the Blustrophecy, where I share ideas that will awaken you to divine alignment and authentic living. I'm giving you more of the tools, insights that you need to live a higher quality of life, strengthened by understanding of many various things. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is about who you are. And I'm not talking about the name on your birth certificate or the roles that you participate in at any given moment. I'm talking about the you who knows why you're here and where you're going, and even more importantly, how to get there. Do you want to know that part of who you are so that you can live authentically as you, free from all of the influences, all of the external expectations and pressures, free from the propaganda and lies that try to mold you into someone that you're not? See, we forgot the reason for our coming here. In the midst of all of the noise and distractions, but now, right now, is time for you to remember and to reclaim your true self. It is time for us to grow into our purpose and to align with our highest values. We must become self aware and begin to humble ourselves into a life of truth, integrity, and justice. There isn't any reason for us to continue to fight against the power that is within us. See, you are a powerful, creative, spiritual being capable of doing the unimaginable. The recognition of this fact will allow you to move with the tenacity and the grit. See, once you see the light, that true light of the being that you are on the inside, you will continue to do whatever is necessary to ascend into that greater knowledge of the divine. Now, today in this first video, I just want to talk about who I am, a brief background, and how to be intentional rather than incidental. See, my first mentor, he would always say, if you move casually, you'll become a casualty. He wasn't telling me that I would pass away. Rather, he was saying that the strength of my success depends on the actions that I'm willing to take. Because if we take actions casually, we will remain where we are or even slide backwards simply because we fail to build the momentum and the consistency necessary to get us moving in the direction we want to go. However, we can choose to take massive action with an attitude of determination and fortitude, fueled by our passion. That is a why that pulls us forward into the desired outcome that we have decided is worth our life force, our time, and our energy. With a mindset of intention, we can achieve anything we set our hearts to and our minds to, no matter what the obstacles are and no matter what comes our way. See, one of the first things that we must do before we can begin living an authentic and intentional life is we must become self aware. This means being in tune with our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. We must understand who we are and what motivates our decision making, the processes, both consciously and unconsciously. See, it's only then that we can truly align with our actions, with our values and beliefs. See, self awareness is an ongoing strategy as well. It is not a one time accomplishment because the consistent exposure to experiences influences self awareness requires continual reflection and introspection. See, consider my path where I've learned to prioritize self reflection in order to truly align my actions with my values and beliefs. I was raised by a single mother. She had me in her late teens. She was unmarried, didn't have a high school diploma. So we struggled. I even would say we struggled immensely for the most of our lives. But she always instilled in me the foundation of love and resilience. And this foundation of love and resilience has been a guiding force in my life, shaping my values and beliefs. It helped me to be reflective on myself. And I've been able to recognize the importance of perseverance and hard work. See, the values that my mother exemplified in her everyday life have strengthened me and helped me. See, by continually examining my thoughts, feelings, and actions, I'm able to ensure that I'm living in alignment with these core values. This ongoing process of self awareness has allowed me to grow and evolve as a person, constantly striving to be the best version of myself. See, the next thing one must do is accept themselves. See, when you begin this self awareness journey, it's going to be a lot of things you may want to judge yourself or try to shadow or redefine. It's fine to redefine it. However, don't try to redefine it because you see it in a judgmental manner. You must accept yourself for who you truly are with those perceived flaws and everything. See, all of the acceptance, you have to 100% acceptance is necessary in order to continue on the path of self improvement, personal growth, and enlightenment. Let me tell you, this journey of self discovery, it comes with many opportunities to judge yourself. I've judged myself harshly. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I hadn't. That's how come I can tell you that it's not necessary. Because when you begin to judge yourself harshly, now you put yourself where you're in danger of falling into negative thought patterns, back into the egoic self. See, it's crucial to practice self compassion and forgiveness and learning to accept yourself, loving yourself, because these practices of loving ourselves and forgiving ourselves are essential for a genuine self analysis. See, it's my suggestion that you do a SWOT analysis of yourself. That's SWOT, SWOT analysis of yourself, and focusing on your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, this will help you to understand yourself better and work towards divine alignment and authentic living. Now, you can go into the depths of your thoughts and emotions and truly uncover who your true self is. Find your true essence and your purpose in life. Because the more we know and understand about ourselves, our situations, and our passions, the more we will be able to express our true selves and live authentically. I often stress the importance of knowing what you believe, why you believe it, and where that belief stems from. Understanding these aspects of ourselves can lead to a deeper sense of self awareness and personal growth. See, it was the first thing that I decided to do once I finished ministry school. I needed to be able to put my own beliefs into words. I need to separate the doctrines and the dogmas that was taught from what I truly believed. And there is a difference between information, education, and indoctrination. See, education gives you the tools to critically think for yourself rather than blindly following the beliefs of others. See, this is essential for personal growth and development. The etymology of the word education actually comes from the Latin word educere, which means to draw something out from what's already within us. And I'm talking about like our potential, the wisdom that's within us, the talents we were born with, the understanding we already have. See, when we think about the classical understanding of educere, it aligns with the philosophical views, especially when we think about like the Socratic method, where knowledge is drawn out through questioning, or the Young's analytical psychology, where we see individuation and personal growth as a process of unfolding what's latent within. And then we can even see it in many of the modern teachings, which shift the role of a teacher from a lecturer to a facilitator of inner discovery, which you're getting an opportunity to experience here. However, indoctrination refers to imposing a set of beliefs onto an individual without allowing for critical thinking or questioning. See, it is important for education to encourage critical thinking and questioning rather than indoctrination. See, I'm not criticizing my alma mater. I am simply stating that an individual must be able to think for themselves in order to truly understand and engage with the world around them. Simply repeating what you are taught is not an effective way to help people experience the divine, because inside of their divinity is where the true power lies. See, heaven on earth is possible once you go into the temple. See, it's crucial that one cultivates independent thoughts and critical thinking skills in order to fully grasp the complexities of life. One must learn to question and explore rather than blindly accept, especially when it comes to how we view ourselves and our place in the world. We must come to the understanding that we are whole, perfect, and complete within ourselves, and we have unlimited potential for growth, for success, and for transformation. We must believe in our ability to achieve greatness and make a positive impact on the world. See, you are a powerful, creative, spiritual being with unlimited potential to create a life of intention. The third step is to devise a purpose statement, one that aligns with your identified values and passions. This will serve as a guiding light for all of your actions and decisions. And it will help you with the fourth and final step. In this initial stage of creating a life of intention, setting specific, attainable goals that will help you work towards your purpose of creating a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. See, becoming, as we've explored, is not a passive state, it's an active, intentional journey. It is a daily commitment to align with your deepest truths and to consistently evolve with resonance and with purpose. See, this intentionality, it transforms mere existence into authentic living. It's elevating every moment of our lives into opportunities for growth, self awareness, and purposeful action. I want you to remember your journey of becoming is uniquely yours. There is no blueprint, only your intuition and alignment. These guide you towards your authentic self. So take bold, intentional steps every day as you're guided by your purpose statement and the clear goals you set. Embrace your strengths, forgive your perceived flaws, and celebrate the progress along the way. See, true mastery and fulfillment come when you recognize that you are already whole, perfect, and complete, even as you continue to evolve. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey towards intentional becoming. If today's message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe, like, and to share this video with others who may benefit from it. Remember, your transformation starts within, but its effects will ripple outward, impacting everyone around us. Together, let's continue to live aligned, awakened to our highest potentials, and create lives of intention and profound meaning. I want you to stay aligned, stay awakened, and stay elevated. And I'll see you on the next
And
video.
what's divine? I was born to be this way. Ain't no mask, no role to play. I used to hold back, trying to fit in the mold. Lost in the noise, had to break from the cold. Now I see the truth, I can't deny. This little light grew, now it's touching.